Hello, once again. You're welcome to Bedroom Talk
Yeah.
with Emmanuel and
Kempia and Emmanuel.
yes, anyhow you put that. So, what did we talk about last?
Okay, so the last time we talked about blood ties, breaking blood ties, and we furthermore went to talk about what did we talk about? We took blood ties, breaking blood ties, and how to break. Oh, no, we didn't talk about how to break blood ties.
Okay.
No, we didn't talk about how to break blood ties.
We're going to talk about it today.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about identifying red flags.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we didn't talk about how to break blood ties.
Okay.
Yes, because blood ties can be broken.
Yeah.
Is it scary? When we're talking about blood ties, it's scary.
Let me tell a story. We had a friend, and she's allowed us to tell her story. She was almost hitting 40 and she was dating a guy who was 25. And she broke her leg while working for an oil company and came home. So we got talking, spent hours breaking the blood ties. And when she finally broke her blood ties, prayed, it was a simple prayer I led through based on the passage Songs of Solomon chapter 8 verse 8 to 10. She declared herself a wall and her breasts are like towers, and she told herself that she is pleasing to whoever is going to marry her. And she got back to her base where she works. And
so how do you break the blood ties?
Well, it's a simple prayer.
Okay,
I stand on the words
in what?
Songs of Solomon chapter 8 verse 8 to 10.
Okay. So but what we did, how we broke our own blood ties, because our own plenty.
Our own plenty. We called each name.
Yes, that was what we did. We'd call each name that we've slept with or okay, so we had sex with. We called their names and we said we break the blood ties
with this person.
Yes. So it's like a divorce in the realm of the spirit.
Yes, it is.
So we broke it. We broke those blood ties in the realm of the spirit and physically. And then physically, we went for deliverance.
Yeah.
Because power past power.
Yes.
So you have to look for somebody that's like somebody that is spiritually
that understands the
dimensions. Yes. So we went, and then before we got married, we went and we had mentors, spiritual mentors. So we went to them and we told them, this is what we've been doing. This is what we have done. And we're about to get married. And we want you to, deliver us. So they did the deliverance on us.
But anyway, anybody who wants to get more understanding about this can visit my blog.
Yeah. But you can break blood ties on your own.
Yes, you can.
In your room.
Yes.
Yeah, and call the people that you've had any sexual encounter with them and line it up with the bloodline of Jesus Christ.
Yes. That's all.
Yes. And you know the thing there, scientists, the science world has found out that anyone you sleep with, the person's blood is already in your DNA. And changes your DNA. Yes. It affects your DNA, a bit. So it's there. So
it changes your DNA.
Yeah. So is that not also, Ima? Is that not also saying that the word of God is true?
Yes. It's confirmation.
Anyone you sleep with, you become one with. You remember that passage, and then you leave a portion of your spirit
with them.
Okay.
So we're looking at
red flags.
Red flags. You see, how the devil operates is that he's first of all separates you. So when you start noticing that your partner is isolating, is keeping away, is not communicating, those are red flags. For Ken and I, when I become quiet, she's worried. She gets immediately worried.
Because you're talkative.
I'm a talkative. I talk a lot. And when I go quiet, it means, okay, I'm spending my time with somebody else. Yeah. And that spending my time with somebody else is actually affecting our own relationship. Communication is key. And communication is an action from Emmanuel to Kempia, which has an opposite action from Kempia to Emmanuel. So action, whatever adjective you want to use to refer to reaction, creates interaction. Interaction is communication, and without that interaction, we're actually not going anywhere in a relationship. So once you notice that your interaction is being broken, quick, start finding ways to build it.
You know, when you want, I want to talk to you, I want to talk to you, I want just to do, I want to talk to you. All the time we're talking. Then all of a sudden, it begins to decline.
Yeah.
It goes down.
Yeah.
Check it.
Akwai damuwa. So I remember our first episode I mentioned Psalms 32. I literally died because as I started doing porn, I also started masturbating.
Yeah.
So I would literally just finish having awesome lovemaking sessions. Awesome. And she would fall asleep, and almost immediately I'm in the toilet wanking away. I couldn't get for the life of me understand why this was. But when I knew that I needed to seek help and change was the day and I think for a long time it was the most awesome of sex we had. And she went to sleep and something woke her up and I was wanking in the bathroom.
That day,
it's like she almost died.
Like I didn't, no, not almost like. I was sleeping and the Spirit of God woke me because usually God will wake me at a certain time to pray.
Yeah.
Time of the night to pray. So I woke up and I we're in another room, not in this room. So I woke up and I checked and he wasn't on the potty. Where is my husband? You know? So I just woke up. I said, let me go and ease myself. Maybe he's in the parlor watching film, a movie, or something. You know. So I woke up and I went to the bathroom and I saw him watching pornography. Hey! I just looked at him. And then what came out of my mouth that day? I don't say, I did shame for you. Oh. I just looked at him and said, shame, me, I shame for you. Like, at this age, what are you doing? And he just froze. You know, he looked at me. And that was when he looked at me. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to talk to me. You know, when they catch you stealing meat in the pot.
Your hand is inside pot.
Your hand is inside pot. All the evidence they there. You don't know what to do. So
that became my beginning, the beginning of my journey away from
recovery
from pornography.
Yeah. So I asked him, okay, so he was like literally throughout the night. Emmanuel could not sleep. He didn't sleep throughout the night. He just sat down in a corner. First, what got into me was pity. I looked at him and I was like, guy, okay, so do you need help? I asked him, I said, do you need help? He said, yes. I said, no. Do you need help? Is it because I caught you doing this or you really need help? He said, he really needs help. He needs help.
So I spoke with my pastor. And
pastor friend.
My pastor.
Your pastor friend.
My pastor. I spoke with my pastor. I told him
his challenge.
I have a challenge. And he said, you too.
And you know, and the pastor said, Emmanuel, you too? So apparently they were looking, he was looking at Emmanuel, up. And like, Emmanuel, you too, when I want to run to you and get help, you know, that kind of thing, you know, so how are we going, like, it was a shocking thing because pastors, men of God, missionaries, we don't know who to run to most of the time when we're in trouble.
I ran to my professors in the theological school
and most of them were like,
they didn't even have an answer for me.
Most of them were like, you too.
Disappointed.
They were disappointed. You too. You are doing this. You are cheating on your wife. You are committing adultery. You too, Ima. You. Did you even talk about the red flags?
Yeah,
I don't know if we really talk about the red flags.
there are actually no hard rules to the red flag, but you will notice changes. I mean, we're human. Everybody notices when something has just altered in the lives of their partners. So it's not, there are no set rules per se, but for those who would follow, if you ask questions, we'll give you more tools you can use. Um, One of the things that helped me on my journey to breaking blood, the pornography journey was, you see, every time you watch porn, uh, and let me say this to everybody, is the first porn you ever watch that is the best. Every other one is, you're just, it's a release of dopamine. Now, dopamine is that thing that makes you feel like when you take ice cream, it feels good. So that dopamine is released, and the good thing about dopamine is it's very addictive. It's like cocaine, but it can be reversed. So when I found out it could be reversed, I started working to reverse it. I connected with CovenantEyes.com, and I made my wife because she's still my best friend.
So with
She's not my
Covenant
partner.
Eyes, you need
Accountability partner.
You need an accountability partner. 1, 2, or 3 accountability partners, and they need to work with you on the journey. Is you can't walk alone.
You can't.
You cannot.
You can't.
You cannot walk alone. So they need to work with you on the journey. And when you open any porn site, they'll send them mails, alerts. It's like bank alerts. Just send them mails like
They get an email. That stopped. That helped me because I knew that every time the Covenant Eyes set up a blocker on my phone, all my apps. I use a laptop, I use a phone, I use a tablet. Every device I had, I set it up. So if I clicked on anything that was pornographic, my wife got an email. So that's how I started my journey away from pornography, and this is 6 years now, right?
Yeah.
6 years clean.
7.
7.
Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah.
Clean.
So the thing is, how willing are you?
Yeah.
How willing are you to get help? So click subscribe and share
And like.
And share and like. So this can go viral and help somebody. So in the next episode, we'll be talking about something else. So we can
Sexual dysfunctions.
Sexual dysfunctions. Yes, how pornography causes sexual dysfunction.
Yeah. We need to. We need to, because many men are going through that, especially.
Thank you.
Thank you.